Good evening, guys. I know that I normally do not do videos at night. Normally I do them in the morning. But I've had a couple of people asking me for recommendations on books that they should read as a Christian woman. And so I decided to compile a couple of those and put them on here for you so that you can see which ones I would recommend. One of the first ones I read that I just loved, highlighted so much in, was The Best Yes by Lisa Turkist. And her little tagline says, making wise decisions in the midst of endless demands. And I feel like this was such a good book to just remind us to just slow down a little bit and to just really think and consider what decisions you're making and why you're making those decisions. So that is a really good one. Then there's also Present Over Perfect. I did take the cover off mine, but I can show you the side of it. It is by Shauna Nyquist. And here, let's put it that way, see if you can see it. So it's Present Over Perfect by Shauna Nyquist. And it is a phenomenal book. It is talking all about just being in the moment and making sure that you are focusing on what is important now, not what is important later on. So mainly focusing on your family and your walk with God and just kind of slowing down and enjoying where you are right now, right at this very moment. And I feel like that is a huge thing for us as moms and for us as Christians to just really slow down and just to take a moment, take a breath, and to refocus and to just kind of figure out where we're at and where we want to be going and all that kind of stuff without just the endless day-to-day go that our culture tells us to do. So that is a big one. Sorry, my hair is a hot mess. I don't know if you guys know, but it was super duper windy here in California today, so my hair is just a disaster. Another one was Uninvited by Lisa Turkist. One of my absolute favorite books. I don't know if I have it in this one because I have two of these. One I was going to give to my friend, but she actually already had it and loved it. So I have a lot, I don't know if you can see that, but I have a lot of highlighting in this book as we go through. So some of the pages more than the others, but I have highlighting all over this book. I think the other one actually has more highlighting. I think this is the one I was giving her. Just stuff that relates to me personally or that affected me personally. And then there's other things that I think any woman would love. And that's kind of what I highlighted in that one, is something that would relate to any woman. And then there was a lot more that was speaking to me personally and stuff that I wrote notes and different kinds of things about it. Another set of books is Rachel Hollis's books, Girl Wash Your Face. And I took all these off here because they sit on my bookshelf and they look a lot prettier than all those books with all the different colors. So that's why I taken them off for my other bookshelf, but that's my kids' school bookshelf that you see there. But this one is Girl Wash Your Face by Rachel Hollis. And sorry, it was upside down, I think. So there you go. This one is just trying to get you here. Let's see if I can find one of the quotes that I loved in this book. I don't know if I have them highlighted. Okay, so it says, this book is it's a joke, but it says, this book is about a bunch of hurtful lies and one important truth. The truth, you and only you are ultimately responsible for who you become and how happy you are. And that's the biggest takeaway she wants you to get from the book, is that the book is not about anybody else. It's telling you to wash your face, stand back up, no matter what anybody says or does. That is what you need to do, is stand back up and make sure that you're happy with yourself first, and then you can make others happy. But first you have to be happy with yourself. And I think that is something that is so important. So some of the chapters, I don't know if you can see that, but that is some of the chapters. I think one of my favorite ones is the lie, I should be further along by now. And it's telling you all these different lies and then the truths at the end of the chapter. So it is a great book. I love this book. So that one, and then the one that goes along with that is, put it this way, Girl, Stop Apologizing, which is also a Rachel Hollis book. And she's telling you to stop apologizing for your decisions. Stop apologizing for making yourself happy and doing what you love. There's no reason to have to apologize to anybody for what you do. And that is a huge thing that I still struggle with, but reading her books help a lot with it. I've gotten to the point where I realize, like, I have got to slow down. I've got to say no to this thing that somebody wants me to do. Like, I cannot do everything. I cannot be everything to everyone. Otherwise, it just brings me down. So that was a big thing. And then the last one, so that was 1, 2, 3. That was 5. So this is the 6th book. So there's 6 books in my recommendations. This one is called Brave Enough. And it is by Nicole Eunice, I think is how you say her last name. And it's just talking about finding the courage to be who you are and not who you wish you were. So it's talking about, it says, getting over our fears, flaws, and failures to live bold and free. Again, another amazing book. Just really is encouraging and helps you. And I actually have 7, but the other one I don't have with me. The other one I listened to as an audiobook, and it is Of Mess and a Moxie by Jen Hatmaker. And I love that book too. And she is hilariously funny, but she's also a Christian, so she knows how to keep it clean, funny, not inappropriate funny. So those so far are 7 recommendations that I would give you to help with your walk with God, to help you, just encourage you through any tough times that you're having. Uninvited is definitely a good one if you're feeling left out or rejected or lonely. So go ahead and take a look at some of those books and tell me what you think in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.